done.
Thaddeus McCotter is congressman from Michigan. He's also one of the candidates in this race. You did not get selected to be part of the debate. Are you frustrated that you had to come out here virtually without the opportunity to be on the debate stage? What does that mean, having to try to fight your way to get some recognition?
Well, Governor, don't worry about me. I just worry about trying to get the message out in front of people. That's why I love the fact that Iowa's first in the nation. It's a caucus state. It's designed for grassroots candidacies. All you can ever do, as you well know, is put your message in front of the sovereign American citizens for their consideration and abide their judgment.
So what's your message? Tell me in a heartbeat. You didn't get to be on the debate stage, so if you had been, and I said, Thad McCotter, why should you be president, what would be the answer?
Well, first, my goal is to affirm American exceptionalism in the 21st century. I was born in 1965 in Detroit, at the zenith of what was once considered the manufacturing base of the United States. And we've seen much of that be lost. We've seen a lot of people believe America's in decline. So what I think we have to do is take on some of the more powerful structural forces, including big government and the big Wall Street bailout banks that have failed, get credit flowing, get government restructured in the 21st century, not merely cut, and move forward from that basis. I also think, Governor, as we've talked about once before, Communist China is a strategic threat, rival model of governance. It is this generation's Soviet Union, and I refuse to cede the 21st century to a communist nuclear-armed dictatorship. Call me old-fashioned.
No, I will call you old-fashioned, but I'll also call you right on that issue, because I think a lot of Americans underestimate the way in which China has manipulated our currency, manipulated foreign policy, and it is an important issue. You had a tough day today. Wasn't, you didn't come out in the top 4 or 5. Are you discouraged? And if not, tell me where you go from here and how you build upon your experience at the straw poll.
Well, first, I have too much respect for Iowans to think you can enter the race a month ago and expect to finish in where people like Senator Santorum or Mr. Kane have been, who've been working very hard. So I don't take it that way. I view it as an introduction. I think it was a very fair hearing from the people of Iowa at this point. And you build as you go from people who want you to now come out to their organizations. But in fairness, a tough day. Grandpa McCotter was a bricklayer. Grandpa Faribaugh was a warehouse foreman. I don't get to say this was a tough day.
Yeah. I think that's a great perspective. I've often said when people say, gosh, it's really hard to go out there campaigning, I have to go out there and shake hands, and I'm thinking I could be roofing a house in August in South Arkansas. That is hard work.
Well, we're looking if you're available.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm going to be available. I like this gig a lot better. Thad McCotter, first of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you for coming to the straw poll and competing. But then thank you for showing up here tonight and bringing your message to this audience, because the only way you get heard is to come to forums like this, and I think it's very significant and noteworthy that it would have been easy to say, hey, I didn't do well, I'm leaving. You came and you brought your message, and I want to say thank you for that, and I wish you very well. I like you, and you're a great musician, by the way. You can shred the guitar. Absolutely.
As are you, Governor.
Well, thank you very much.